Hey everyone, just popping on here real quick while nobody else is on. Let's see, we got two people in, three. Okay, today I'm coming to you with a dollarbead.com haul, and it's huge. Hey Jennifer. Hey Joe. Yep, I got some money left, Mike. I've been holding on to a little bit of it to pay for car insurance. Oh, there's one I forgot. I spent a good part of yesterday going through the beads and the list, getting down what was what, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but I got some real good deals, Jennifer. Wait till y'all see some of this. First off, I don't know how many of y'all have seen these that need needles. Mike, you might, I don't know if you do any bead weaving or not, but if you do with needles for anything, sewing or whatever, these would be handy. And I ordered these, and they do go through my seed beads, so they'll be good for bead weaving. And I don't know if you can see this, but they're side loading, um, side threading. Um, Come on. So it'll be easier to see it, to thread it. Well, that'll make Jennifer happy. Mike, she likes abalone and mother of pearl. Anyway, I got that Saturday in the mail. Somebody brought it in right as it was outside when the mailman ran, but they didn't check, because our mailman runs up and down the street. He walks and puts mail out, and then if he has any packages for anybody on the street, he drives down to their house as he's through. But I bought this from Barbie last week, and I think it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's agate. but I wanted to show y'all with it backlit. I see the amber around the edges, and then it goes into dark amber and then black in the middle. I think that's real pretty. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will find something, I'm sure. That came in Friday, I think. But this came in Saturday. My invoice is 2 pages long, front and back actually. And as best I can, I'm going to try to give y'all prices because this is not in order, in any kind of order. First off, I got 4 packages of 12 or 48 copper bead caps. And these cost 50 cents a package, which is not bad. Hey, Blandine, how you doing? Cutest little bead cap. 8 millimeters. You have to forgive my dog down there. I think she's in heat. And this is jasper and red jasper nugget pendants. I already have the bell on them. This is marked as just jasper. And these 2 are marked as red jasper. Now, I don't get it, but and they do have a little red inclusions in them, but especially that one. And they were the 2 red jasper were 30 cents each, and the jasper one was 75 cents each. I only got one of them, so. And these are 10 millimeter cocoa rustic glass pearl beads. There's a texture on them. And these go real well with these. which are the same thing, only they're wine. See that how pretty they are together. I also got the cocoa in the 12 millimeter. And they were, the 12 millimeter was 75 cents and the 10 millimeter was 70 cents each. Okay, this is 12 millimeter. Dusty pink jade style beads. Actually, I think it's these. Yeah, it's these. They're just a real light dusty pink. And they were $0.35 a strand. So you can see that I get these are the ones that I couldn't find. Brown sea glass style beads. And they got that frosting like sea glass does. And I got several of those. That's 12 millimeter. These are 10 millimeter in orange. And I got the 12 millimeter in orange. And this one, I think, is my favorite. It's called Apricot. Kind of a yellowish orange color. Almost just like what you see on the screen. It's a little bit lighter on the screen. And I come live to do this because I've got so much here it would take more than 30 minutes to do. This is a 28 millimeter red foil Lamport glass bead that I can use as a focal. Hey, Kathleen. It's real pretty. The edge on that one right there is a little rough. I may have to see if I can file it down a little bit, which won't be easy with glass. And these are called Pink Sunrise Abstract beads. Why they call them Pink Sunrise, I don't know, other than I guess they're going with the blue being the sky. But it's like crystal beads with blue and pink lines painted on them, abstractly. They'll give a little sparkle to something. These are, there's only 6 beads of these, but they are 8mm bumpy cube lampwork glass beads. And they were, for the 5 beads, 50 cents. Beads are hard to show on a live. I have to get a new camera. This is the wine red 12mm sea glass beads. Well, Carolyn, this is an order I placed. And I got these here. They're pink, light pink, jade style glass beads. And I got them in 12mm, 8mm, and 6mm. See if I can find the price on it. Yeah, these were 45 cents a strand. And I thought these were neat because they have a almost a crackle effect in them. They look like a hot pink though. Maybe a shade down from hot pink, but pretty bright to me. But again, I got those in 12mm, 8mm, and 6mm. And this is 12mm sea glass jade style glass beads. So they won't be the dusted frosted kind, but it'll be more like jade style, but in the color, what the color is called is sea glass. This is dollarbead.com. They're the ones that send out the curated bead box. But I have beads coming from Dollar Bead Box and from Bead Box Bargains. This one, you don't have to be a member to order from them. So, and these are light green faceted rounds. I think most everything I ordered, everything I ordered was under $1 each. This is a really pale green, and they're just round beads, faceted. No, and these are pretty. These are 10 millimeter turquoise sea glass beads. I'm going to have so much fun. I can't wait. Okay, this is green 4 millimeter faceted rounds. And what they have changes out a lot. But as far as I know, they're okay. The bargain bead box is close out and just so many left over. Oops, some of those are coming off the strand. This is pale green faceted rounds. I don't know if you can see those in my hand or not. Probably not. There they are. Just faceted little rounds. Six millimeter. Got one of my tags out. Don't want to do that because I'm not good at knowing exactly what different styles and stuff is, so. Or colors, because just it seems to me like different websites, different companies call some colors different. And this is a 10 millimeter violet. I think this is one of the crackle bead ones. Yeah, crackle glass beads. And there's 2 of them. No, I bought 2 of these. They were 25 cents each. And y'all, this took less than a week to get. I don't know that they do all of them that way, but I ordered it like the end of last week, first part of the week before, and these came in Saturday. Or end of the week before, first of the last week. I can't remember because I was having problems getting an order placed on another website. These are dark blue crackle, dark blue crackle beads, 12 millimeter, and I got 2 strands of them. I think they're real pretty too. They were 30 cents each. This is the light brown, 12 millimeter light brown crackle beads. So they're more of a like an amber color. This is a small order compared to my other ones. Especially bargain bead box because I had a a 30% coupon, so I took advantage. That sounds bad. I took advantage that they welcome. And I probably will go on again before the 15th. I'm having an auction hopefully this week. It depends on whether the post office gets me my envelopes I order. But I have, I'm going to divide my jewelry up into wearable crafters lots. And I have a bunch of material I'm going to have up. And hopefully I get through all my beads and all my, not my new beads, but my older stuff, and can sell some of them. I will tell you that with the dollarbeadclub.com order, I did order one of the 1 pound bead mixes. So I'll show the bag when I do that, but I won't sort it on camera because that takes too long. I'm not as good as some of the other people are. This is 10 by 6 turquoise faceted drop glass beads. They didn't have a lot of glass pearls on Well, they may have. I got a drawer full of pearls I need to do something with. I think I'm going to send some to Joe to put on her jewelry art. And these are three-sided. This is 10 millimeter pale green pebble pressed glass beads. And they're three-sided. It's like they were pinched on one side of it. Thank you, Jennifer. I mean, this reminds me of green apples or watermelon. The outside of a watermelon, but it looks awful juicy. And these were, I'm not good at going back and forth to the list. These were 70 cents. But nothing I bought cost more than $1. This is what I call true olive. Some people say olive and it's not really olive, it's army green, and there's a difference. These are 8 by 6 millimeter rondelles, faceted rondelles. See, they're olive green, but they're not green. They're really olive. They look like a shiny little baby olive. And these were $0.80 for the strand. This was 50 cents. And these are shoot fire. Some of them don't come off the string before I don't know if you can see those, but they're just crystal oval. Almost egg shaped. That's two that's hit the floor. And there's only 5 of these, I think. They're 26 by 18 millimeter turquoise foil twirl lampwork beads. And they're real cute. In fact, I see a pair of earrings out of 2 of them, but I'm not sure. and they kind of are twisted. And this is very pale blue faceted rounds. And when they say very pale blue, I'm not sure you're going to get the color at all because they are very, very pale. I'm only going to take out this little piece here. I don't know if you can see the blue in them or not. I think my son said I have some 3mm pink opaque, semi-opaque faceted bicones, which is very pale pink. And I think he said you could see the colors in them more when they were next to each other. All right, after I get off this video, I'm going through and cutting all of my strands loose. I just don't think you're going to see that. Okay. And this is 10x4mm blue pressed glass tube beads. I don't know if you can see those in there or not, but they're just little tubes. I think the rest of these are little, I don't know what color this was supposed to be, faceted bicones, 3mm, and if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 strands of them. Now they did not have all the beads bagged like this one was. Oh yeah, there's 2 strands of these. They came 2 strands. I didn't buy 2 strands. They the ones that are busting open are probably the ones that were in bags, and that's the reason why they put them in bags. But some of the bigger beads I bagged up as I marked them. This is 3mm pale blue matte faceted glass rounds, and there's 2 strings of them. This is 3mm blue faceted bicones, and there's 2 strands of them. And these 2 strands cost, well, let's just do this one. This was 50 cents for 2 strands. Let's see, it's just blue bicones. This one is sky 3mm sky blue. Matte frosted or matte faceted bicones. They look like they might be a bit frosted too. This is apple green, 3mm bicones. And this is green faceted bicones. Two strands. And this is 6mm pale plum faceted bicones. And I like this color too. It's just kind of really a light pink, pinkish purple color. This is 3mm yellow bicones. This is almost a chartreuse color, but I'm not sure because I got the same thing as I got with that one on it. And this is called Midnight Blue, 3mm bicones. This is pale blue, faceted bicones. And finally, this is 6mm. Sky blue faceted bicones. So I got enough bicones here to choke a horse. Several rounds. I don't want to say I won't be buying any more for a while after I get the other orders in, but I've definitely got a good stash going now. Anyway, and this is the one, I think this was the brown sea glass. That's what it looks like to me, which don't say a whole lot, but once I get everything in and that I've ordered and I get started working on stuff. I'm probably, after this week, probably not going to do any more auctions until I get some stuff made. I will come back with some finished jewelry. The first thing I'm going to work on, hopefully, is a piece out of the bargain bead box, because there's a website and email and everything where you can send a picture of what you make out of the box, the subscription box, to be put in for a drawing for a chance to win a $25 gift card for their website. So, yeah. I do have a few more things I've got to buy, like some more of these cups, and I don't know what I'm hooked on. Oh, the shipping box, because they won't stay out of it. If the space between here and here was the same as the space between here and here, I'd get 3 more of these, or at least 2 more, and eliminate some of these. Some of them I like, especially the ones for pendants, and there I got a smaller one up here for charms, and that's metal style beads. But for pendants and bindings, I don't mind, but the beads I'd rather have broke up by color or type. I may end up totally redoing all of these. I don't know. I do know that this is all stones. This is my 2 new ones are here, and this is chips, cabochons, and beads, and the stones. And then this is all bicones and crystals and stuff, but that I didn't have measured or anything, so I really have some work to do on these. One's bicones, one's rondelles, and one is other. And I still got beads off to the side here that's not in a category yet, or has never been in a category. And I really need to go through all these. I got like 3 or 4 of these full of findings that I salvaged off of things when I was recycling beads. Which I don't mind doing, and I will do it again in a heartbeat. But hey, Texas Sparkle. Yeah, hopefully they'll come out with Carolyn, I ordered from 3 different bead box subscriptions. First one I got was Bargain Bead Box. That's the one I got to do something for, because they send you a link to enter for the contest. And then I got the dollar bead box from the Dollar Bead Club. And then I got the curated bead from the curated bead, as Susan Gill said, for the price, I get the most. Uh, the biggest quantities. I think some of them are more of a sample thing. Not all of them. That's my big bag from, and then I got a pretty good thing of wire. But I mean, like, there's only 6 of these and only 2 of these bamboo coral beads. And only 1 of these buttons and 2 of the flower bead. 2 of the starfish charm thingies. So, but the curated bead box was pretty good, and they're the ones that sent this stuff, and they had on their thing where this lady was complaining she loved the beads, but she was complaining about how they shipped them, because this whole thing that I've got came shipped in a small flat rate box, and I think most of y'all know what the size of a small flat rate box is, but it was packed. And she was complaining that some of them come off the strings and this, that, and the other. And they just sent back to her, we love our beads too, but we love our customers more, and they want to keep their prices down and their cost of shipping down, and bagging each one of them or whatever would cost more for shipping. But I'm thankful they bagged the ones that were already coming off of the string. And I didn't mind that these didn't come. I mean, I guess I had enough that they were well packed in there, and they weren't moving around. Oh, I'm going to be real busy, Texas Sparkle. That's my whole point. Is that I was wanting to get some beads, so I could make and not worry about the already made jewelry so much. But the curated bead box is the one that's from dollarbead.com, and they're $20 per month on your subscription, and that was this month's subscription. And it comes, every box comes with the Finding Starter Kit, which has memory wire, string, beading wire, head pins, lobster claw clasp, ear wires, and jump rings. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing. I can't decide if I want to do something with these. Or with these. Or with these. See, here's some of those like they called abstract beads. But yeah, I got to delve into this and make something out of this box to send in to them. Because, yeah, I'll take a free gift card and order $25 worth of beads. Speaking of price, this this beads that I just went over with you, shipping was $5.95 flat rate, so I guess they get a deal. So total, my bill was $33. And your list tells you approximately how many beads you have. Or, if it's two 13-inch strings or two 12-inch strings, or approximately 17 beads or 23 beads or whatever. Yeah, but I did not have a coupon for this, and it only cost me $33. I did not pay over, let's see, what's the highest priced item? I guess those pink sunrise abstract glass beads were the most. They were 90 cents. And the next highest was the Sea Beach style beads. They were 85 cents a piece. And those violet crackle beads, 10 millimeter crackle beads, was 25 cents each. So the prices are all in between all of that. So I think the prices are pretty good considering you go on Fire Mountain or something and this is true, Josie. There's always something to deal with. If it wasn't for the virus, then it'd be something else. Blacks getting killed by cops or somebody else. School shootings. Well, once I get started, I'll be coming back with some finished jewelry updates. No, it's not. It's a North Little Rock Old Main Wildcat shirt. It's a shirt we had made to commemorate the stadium they were tearing down. North Little Rock Old Main is one of the oldest schools in Arkansas. And they decided to do some remodeling, and they tore the old stadium down was built in the 1940s. my grandmother graduated this high school, and I graduated. My dad graduated from it. My mom went there. She didn't graduate from there. Uh, I graduated from it actually 22 years to the day that my dad graduated. And then my oldest son graduated from there. But when they were tearing down the stadium, which they were supposed to rebuild a stadium and they didn't, they put bleachers up, a fence around it, a field. And to me, it's just a field with bleachers. It's not a stadium. Stadium has built walls. And they turned the field running north south instead of east west like it was. Well, the colors of the school now, because it has changed names so many times. When my grandmother and my dad went there, it was North Little Rock High School. When I went there, it was Old Main, OLE Main, because there was two high schools in North Little Rock by then, and now the school district has combined schools and changed schools around, and it's back to one high school. In fact, the other high school is a junior high. Oh, yes, I did. I've seen them out shopping before. In fact, my sister had her picture taken with Bill Clinton at a KB toy store in the mall. Anyway, Carolyn, what I was going to say is that the colors of the school now is this blue and gold, because the other high school was a light blue and gold, and our high school was blue and white. So people of the city were in an uprising that they were going to take this blue away, but they left this blue and put gold in place of the white. I don't see him now, Mike. I saw him before he was president, when he was just governor. Thank you, Carolyn. Um, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe and come back again. I should be back. Oh, I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'll be having the auction Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If my padded envelopes come in so I can divide this jewelry up, I'll be having some wearable craft lots. I'm just really trying to get rid of this pile of jewelry I've got here. Actually, two piles. Because I got a tub full of it here, and I got a box full of it in here. And I was going to see I have that necklace that is faux amber. That I thought would look. Oh, those are beads. That piece of agate might look good on, but I'll have to dig for it later. See you later, Jennifer. But if it doesn't go good with the faux amber, I think some of the beads I showed you today would go. It would go with. It won't go with these cocoa, uh, but it might go with those. With these. Oh, I don't like them with that at all. Or maybe these. Let's just see. What I got to do is I got to clean up. Oh, these crackle beads look good with it. Yeah, I think they kind of go. We'll see. I'm anxious to see what the theme is for. I haven't ordered a bargain bead box for next month. I do have the another um, dollar bead box ordered because they only take out 1 month at a time. Um, when they do, they don't take, like if you order a 3-month subscription, they still only take 1 month at a time instead of 3 months all at once. So I've still got it coming. But I haven't ordered another bead box, bargain bead box yet, and I haven't ordered another curated. I'm not sure how Curated Bead does theirs, but that's probably the main one I'm going to order, is the Curated Bead. Because it just seems to, you get more for how much you spend. Like, I know the bargain bead box is only $17.50 a month, but still, for the other $2.50, you get a whole lot more beads. Yeah, I want to use the agate. I love agate. In fact, I've got some agate beads coming. I think in the Dollar Bead Club order. That's another one. I may have to stay a member of the Dollar Bead Club over the long haul, because you can order stuff from their website for like $1 a piece. And being that that's such a good deal and they have more stuff than the other, then I might want to revisit that, and you have to be a member to buy from them, and you get your membership for free if you have a monthly subscription. Of course, and you can cancel your subscription at any time. So if I decided I didn't want it next month, I could call and cancel my order, my subscription, and then resubscribe when I do want it. Okay, guys, if there's no more questions or anything, I will see y'all either Tuesday, Wednesday, or for sure on Thursday with something. We may just go back through the jewelry. I just really want to get rid of the rest of this jewelry. And I've got a few things I've never shown y'all before. So, all right, I will see y'all later. Thank you. Bye.